Hi, my name is Lauren Carter Riley. I play Sunday O'Riordan, and today I'm going to show you how I do my hair and makeup for when I film. Obviously, these are the products that work best on my hair and my skin. If you have different hairstyle or texture or a different skin color or skin texture, then obviously you should adjust accordingly. So I've washed my hair just now. I have not brushed or dried it. We're gonna put some products in before I blow dry my hair. I try to wash my hair every other day. I have a JVN serum and also a mist that I'm gonna put in because it really helps with my hair that gets tangled. I have very fine hair. I have a lot of it. I brush my hair from the bottom because I once heard a drag queen say that that's how you should brush wigs and it leads to less breakage. Because with Sunday, you want drama and you want like a lot of height. So we're gonna throw in some mousse. Last thing I put in my hair is this Jumpstart by Drybar. It's supposed to help your hair dry quicker when you blow dry it. It's also just another form of heat protection. These are my big barrel rollers that my bathroom is so small, I have to put the lid down and put these on top of my toilet so that way I can have access to them. These heat up super quickly and they make a little beep when they're done, kind of like a microwave. One thing I've noticed playing Sunny is that she always has her hair up, and I think that that gives her like an elevated look and it kind of aligns with her elevated status in the world. She's also married to an older man that was part of the life in a very specific time in history, so I think that she dresses to kind of compliment Dom in a way. So I think to her, having a certain style of makeup and a certain style of hair makes her feel a little bit more matched with her position in the world. And it's interesting because there's one episode coming up where I think it's the first time we see her with her hair down, and after that she kind of starts experimenting with her makeup and her look a little bit more, while always keeping it that sort of dramatic, heavy glamour. I also don't think Sunny considers herself like a natural beauty, so she has to try very hard. My roller's dinged. Take all your clips and you put them in the sink. We're gonna section off parts of the hair and we're gonna brush it upwards so we can get everything all together. And we're gonna take a little bit of hairspray. You always spray your roots. If you grew up with a mom in the 90s like I did, you know very well the smell of hairspray. You take one of the smaller ones, which is the purple one, and then we fold it over and roll them all in. And sometimes you gotta turn it to the side so you can get all the hair. And then clip it in. Voila, one part done. And then maybe you give another little spritz while you're up there. Here's the important thing about Sunday O'Riordan. Once the rollers go in and once they set, you start taking them out, you have no control over what your hair will do. You can have a plan, but it's kind of like riding a horse. You have to listen to the horse, and if you want to go a certain place, you have to convince the horse that it was their idea to go there anyway. Also, I'm sure to a lot of people, horses are very intimidating because they're big and dramatic and could easily take you out. But if you learn to trust them, and they learn to trust you, then everybody has a good time. And I'm sure to some people that are not so makeup and hair inclined, this is the equivalent of riding a horse. But don't worry, you get an instructor who can walk you through it. And here I am. Okay, so now that makeup's done, it's time to tackle the big one. And just most importantly, don't get mad at yourself if it doesn't turn out looking the way that you wanted to. It's not a failure, it's an adjustment. Let us begin. Oh, that's good. We're not really going for like curl definition with this, we're going for volume. Volume is your friend.
She already looks beautiful, but we're going to make her even more beautiful, yes?
This is just how I would go and do my hair regularly, but we're gonna give a spritz to the bottom, just because we like it having a little bit of a zhuzh. Now, we just give her a bit more oomph. We've done so much prep already that you shouldn't have to do a lot. You know, just a little boom, boom, boom. Helps you out. It will make all the difference once we get to the pile, which is what I call the final step. The pile on, the pile up, the traffic accident. My art girlies and my historical fashion girlies will be familiar with the concept of a Gibson girl. That's kind of what the inspiration is for Sunday's hair. So we're gonna take 4 sections in the back, leave some pieces in the front so you can have like nice little dangly wispy pieces, and also you have some extra to cover your mistakes. Because there will be mistakes, but on camera no one has to know that. You take the first front section and you kind of do a little bit of a twist and then a gentle cascade. You leave these pieces on the side. You take your hairpins and then you kind of pin that into place. I do one in the front and one in the back. And then you take the back piece on the other side and then you bring it over. Again, do a slight twist and then you do it in the front. Back section again on your first side. Looks crazy? It's supposed to, but at this point, all of your hair should be off the back of your neck. Take part of that front section I told you to leave out and we twist it on the top, put a bobby pin in it. Same thing on the other side. Now it's kind of starting to look like Jennifer Lawrence in American Hustle. That's what you want. See where my hair fell kind of nicely and it has a swoop on that side? We're going to preserve that and stick a bobby pin in it. Oh, this is a good hair day today. There we go. The front sections are still kind of big, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the last part of the front piece and then delicately see how it like nicely swoops in the ear. Tuck it in the back. Yes, bitch. Do it on the other side. We do a swoop. We tuck it in the back. If there's any kind of ugly, sharp things poking up in the back, twist it in. If there's any little like thorny ends, see this kind of looks a little too sharp for what we're going for, so you take another bobby pin. And if you have your nails too long like I do, then it might take you a minute to pick it up, but then you just sort of tamper it down a little bit without really taking away any of the volume. So you have these two pieces remaining. For me, this is a day look. If I wanted to do like she's going out, I would take these and put them back up. But also to me, this looks a little matronly. It's kind of more 1940s. So I leave the two pieces in the front and then you spray the bottom so you still have a little bit of bounce. For me, this is like a daily Sunday O'Rourke hairdo. You could actually just do one piece. So it's kind of like that. That also looks kind of nice, but I like them in the front like this. Here, I'll take you guys actually to go look at the costumes. These are the costumes I'm going to be wearing for the next episodes I'm going to film. They all have some sort of texture to them. I think all of these costumes are sort of romantic in a way. They all have prints, we have lace, we have paisley, but again, I think all of these outfits are designed to complement whatever Dom is wearing. I think as time goes on, she's going to experiment more with color. She's going to experiment more with print, with length. I think her skirts get maybe a little shorter. I have things planned. I, as usual, am running very late and behind schedule, so I'm gonna start getting all of these together. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you guys, again, want to do cosplays of Sunday O'Rourke, I'm not gonna stop you. Why would I stop you from doing that? Let your freak flag fly, baby. I'll see you later.